Thank you. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Your interest in these characters who are kind of obsessed with, but they're also at a point in their careers in show business, be it Anvil or Hervé Villechaize or Hitchcock, that basically their time is almost passing them by, and they have to react to that.
Well, that's exactly how I feel. I don't know. I'm just attracted to sort of eccentric, odd, crazy artists. But what attracted me was this feeling of a guy who thinks it's all over. You know, who's feeling his age, who's feeling these young, in this case, directors nipping at his heels. And I don't know. I just found there was something to me beautiful about a man who was willing to sort of risk pretty much everything he had, including his reputation, just to connect with his audience. You know, he wanted to shock the audience. He also wanted to wake himself up.
The movie is incredibly compact. I mean, it's really dense. Was that always the plan to just sort of make it feel like, in that way, feel almost like a movie that's both a biopic and kind of a suspense story?
I mean, a lot of that pacing just kind of also naturally came from the script, which was a
great script by John McLaughlin.
Great script, very tight. We did not have a lot of material on the cutting room floor. No, we dropped a few scenes, probably 5 scenes or something, and the rest of the material that ended up on the cutting room floor is just the material within scenes.
You know, when we were first putting together the film, and we worked on the prosthetic, there was actually Howard Berger built a prosthetic. He looked exactly like Hitchcock. The only problem was there was so much stuff over Tony's face that you couldn't feel anything. It was just, he was wearing this mask. So we made the decision, we want the audience to know it's Tony Hopkins playing Alfred Hitchcock. We were talking backstage about how quickly we made this film, and there's something great about having no time, because you just go with your gut and make decisions. Because in February of this year, we didn't even know the movie was happening. It was going to happen, not going to happen. We shot April 13th. This year was the first day of principal photography, and we finished the movie in 6 months, from first day of principal to delivering the score, finished movie. So,
But I feel like there's so many fun things, like of that whole sequence, the phone, and she's on the phone with Whit, and suddenly there's Dolly on the phone, so basically you're doing Dial M for Murder. I mean, how many of these things did you decide that you want to do, because you can't do too many, or you take the risk of throwing people out of the movie if there are too many quotations, don't you?
Well, hopefully we didn't, and hopefully we did like 3 or 4, and for those people who know Dial M for Murder, but not everyone will know that, but yeah, that was one. So we've probably got 6 to 8 in there, and I think most people will notice 2 or 3.